Hey, what's up everybody? It's Judd and welcome back to another video. This video we're going to go over hate crimes. Now if you're into sports and you watch Fox Sports or ESPN, you probably saw the Bubba Wallace hate crime incident. If you don't know who he is, he's the only African American in NASCAR as of right now. Well, one of his crewmates claimed that someone put a noose in their garage. And if you don't know what a noose is, it's just a rope that people use for executions, like hanging people like that. Well, today, as of June 23rd, the FBI found that Bubba Wallace was not a victim of hate crime, and that the evidence confirms that. They also claim that the rope has been there since last October. That's about like an 8 months time span. Now, let's talk a little bit about hate crimes, for the general population. Now, the U.S. is roughly about 330 million people, population size. And there's about an estimate of 7,000 felony or misdemeanor hate crimes that are reported yearly. That's according to the FBI. And that's just reported. Not all of them end up being true. Don't get me wrong, just having one real hate crime is too many, but 7,000, even though not all 7,000 of them are true, it's definitely less than what I was expecting. Anyways, after finding this out about Bubba Wallace, I was curious because I'm starting to notice a lot of fake hate crimes and stuff like that. So I decided to do some research. Well, come to find out, fake hate crimes are pretty common. Let's start off with Exhibit A. We all remember Jussie Smollett, right? You remember Jess. I know you do. Remember when he staged a fake hate crime by having two Nigerians beat the crap out of him and claim that two Trump supporters wearing MAGA hats did it? Example B. Hopewell Baptist Church. It's a black church in Mississippi. The church was torched to the ground and had pro-Trump graffiti saying, "Vote Trump" or "MAGA country" and stuff like that. Well, come to find out, it was the church's own parishioner that did it. And he's actually a black guy that's a part of the church. Now, there's also many other incidents kind of like these, like a racist graffiti incident at Salisbury University, the incident at Eastern Michigan and Velvet Union Lounge, which is a gay nightclub in Chicago. All of those ended up being fake hate crimes. So I ran into a study done by Wilfred Riley, conducted roughly 2,800 hate crime incidents, and found out that a little less than 1/3 were actually real hate crimes. And that hate crime conviction rates are as low as 6%. In 2016, California reported 931 hate crimes, but only 220 of them, which is a little bit over 20% of these resulted in criminal charges. Now, you're asking, why do people fake hate crimes? It's most likely because of financial or fame increase and stuff like that. So people make GoFundMe for victims that experience abuse or hate crimes and stuff like that. But Jesse's case, he wanted to be a sympathetic figure to the public, and that would also increase his salary too as well. Another example is with the Velvet Ultra Lounge, the gay nightclub that we were discussing earlier. That's located in Chicago. Well, it was caught on fire, and the owner kind of claimed that it was a hate crime, because homophobic people and stuff like that. Well, the owner of the club was behind on payments, and he ended up actually setting his own nightclub on fire so he can try to receive $150,000 insurance claim. So, it's pretty wild that people would do that. So, my final thoughts on the whole thing, I'm not mad at Bubba Wallace at all, because I mean, supposedly one of his crewmates reported that it was a hate crime. But I mean, in general though, people that do fake hate crimes, like, they're scummy people, and they truly deserve to be punished. Not just because they lied about a major fake hate crime incident, but they're also wasting police and like FBI investigators' time on something that didn't even happen because, it's made up, it's a lie. When those investigators, they could be using that time to investigate actual crimes, so those are like the two biggest issues. Like, you lied and you're also taking up important time of people's lives and stuff like that. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe. And I'm going to leave all the articles that I use down below. But other than that, peace.
Perfect.